Hey, what's up you guys? Yes, we're back to another creepy video. Today, I'm going to be going through conspiracy theory news, who's on Instagram, and their What If series. They have two parts, and we're going to be looking at both of them today. And I'm here with my cousin.
Yo.
Okay, so, What If Part 1. So I'm just going to basically be telling you my opinion on these, and some of these are kind of creepy. So, what if aliens don't exist, but there are other human colonies on other planets and other galaxies, and they think we're aliens? This is always what I think aliens are.
This is true.
That's what I always think aliens were, though. I didn't think that they were gray and green and stuff like that. I thought they were just like us, but just maybe more advanced, stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree.
What the world really did in 2012, and we are just a simulation. Nobody does research on these types of things. This occurred because the Mayans made a calendar and they didn't go beyond 2012. So people assumed the world was going to end in 2012, and then people just added some things where they're just a simulation.
Yeah,
but
it could be like just where we don't remember. Like they made it to where we don't remember if it actually happened. You know what I mean?
No.
Like saying this, like in 2012, they made us like forget, like somehow. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like they made us forget.
Who?
That I don't know. Could be anybody. Like,
well, I'm just saying.
Creepy people out there, so.
I'm just saying the facts. It's just because the Mayans stopped there. There's even documentaries saying that the Mayans said that that's not when the world's gonna end and stuff like that. It's just like where they estimated the stop of their calendar, and obviously nothing's happened. I've never seen the movie 2012, but that's based on this type of thing. But I don't believe that at all. She obviously does. What if there are trillions of alien-like colonies that have fatal wars and could obliterate us at any time?
Like Star Wars.
Yeah, that's literally the picture they have right here, Star
That's
Wars.
Funny.
Probably. I'm honest about that. What if aliens took over the government secretly and are plotting to kill us?
I think that's probably true because the aliens are behind even the government.
Have you ever thought?
Because I don't know how to explain it.
Have you ever thought of if, like, I talked about this in a conspiracy theory video, where aliens came way before we lived. Like, humans existed, but us as, like, this generation did not exist. And, that they look just like humans, of course, like, just relating back to the first one. They are basically humans, but they came here. What if our friends are aliens? What if you're an alien? You came from another planet. They came here back in the 1600s and just lived with us. I've always thought about that. But that kind of goes with that. No, not really, but I mean, that's probably true. I'm not one of the people that think that we're the only ones alive in the huge galaxy, solar systems, and stuff like that, universe. There's plenty more people out there. What if aliens are disguised as humans and they are spying on us, plotting at the perfect time to strike? This kind of goes with what I was saying, how our friends might be aliens, but not the fact that they're plotting against us. That might be true as well. We came here years ago.
Yeah.
Never know, though, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like the movie The Fifth Wave. I mean, they disguise themselves. And then it ends up being like that. What if every time you hear your name randomly called, but there's no one there, is actually your family trying to wake you up from a coma?
Whoa.
That one's deep.
What if every time you hear your name randomly called, but there's no one there, is actually your family trying to wake you up?
That's scary.
That is kind of scary. Like,
I mean, that doesn't happen very often to me, but it does happen. I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be inside of a coma. I might be in one right now. We all might be in one right now, but who knows?
Like, it could be, like, our own imagination, like,
yeah,
of how
just,
we
like,
want our life to be.
Mm-hmm. That's weird, talking about a coma when you might be actually in a coma. That's weird. What if aliens are already attacking us, but the government is covering it up and distracting it from providing fake and unnecessary news? That might be true.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
I can kind of see it.
I wouldn't doubt it at all, though. Because they cover up so much stuff.
Yeah. Especially for the UFO sightings, apparently, and quotations.
And then, like, people taking pictures and stuff like that of the UFO sightings in New Mexico and stuff like that, and then deleting them off of their Facebook page the next day, and the people themselves didn't delete it. That's fishy. But here's the last one for part 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this side. Oh, okay. So, on to part 2. Okay, so here we are with What If Theories, part 2. If he does do any more of these, I'll probably wait until he does like 2 or 3 more to do another video, but I will come back and do more if he does post more. So, here it is. What if humans from Earth are already living on Mars like a normal human, but have floating cities and they are more advanced than us?
Oh my gosh, we were just talking about that in the last part, the first
kind
one.
of.
I mean, I think...
So, essentially, I think is what it is the government is selling land on Mars, I think is what this is kind of going for, and they're floating, and so when, like, but we can't see it, or something like that, I don't know, but, I don't know, I kind of believe that one, because they clearly stated that Mars is, habitable if we have oxygen there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been theories that people are evacuating, that we are going to evacuate there if something happens. I mean, even in The Simpsons, they evacuated to Mars because something was about to happen to Earth, so Simpsons predicts the future all the time.
It's kind of a hint of life ahead of us.
What if ghosts are literally everywhere, but you can't see them and they are watching your every move?
I think that is completely true, because there's so many weird things that happen to me paranormally. I feel like it's very weird because I get the chills all the time. I get like
that doesn't mean anything.
I know, but it's not even funny because I get cold and chills all the time. And
my name is Chills.
And so when I'm like anywhere, sometimes there's stuff that falls, and it was nowhere that like it can fall.
But
so
like,
I feel like that is
this kind of goes along with my theory as well. You are probably walking on dead bodies all the time. Before there were, like, imagine how many, like, North America, okay? Imagine how many battles there were, like, where you walk and they were never buried bodies, like, and they just are in the ground and you just walk on them.
Yeah.
Like, that's not crazy to think about at all. Not at all. What if there are not only past lives, but there are future lives?
I don't think I don't really think I believe that, because I believe...
I mean, technically we're traveling to the future every second that we live, if you think about it. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't think you can travel to the future, because we are the future, but you can travel to the past, and you can change the future, which is our present, because we make the future. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's what I think. What if time traveling already exists and people from the future are trying to fix their past?
I think that is true.
You just said that you didn't in the last one.
No, but this is something different. I think time traveling is true, but it just hasn't happened yet. You know what I mean? Like,
it might be happening, we just don't know. Next one. What if there are so many people who traveled from the future, but they are trying to save their past selves from the future from what the future has to hold?
That's so weird, because that is just what you said. That's really weird.
So, what if there are black holes that are so big they swallow the Earth, but the government is trying to prevent it from happening by putting us in a simulation?
I feel like that could be true.
how they would put us in a simulation.
Yes,
I feel like the government doesn't care about us as much as they say they do.
No, I think they say that and they actually do because
But no
there's
one...
actually stuff that we're not actually seeing. That maybe they're wanting us to see what this is.
But this goes into the theory of we are going through many black holes. If there's a black hole so bigger, like bigger than the Milky Way, and we go through it, and it doesn't tear us up, then no one knows what happens in a black hole, really. People say that it's just going to tear everything up. But what if it doesn't? What if it's just like a travel to another universe? And that's what happens to the Mandela effect, where little things change because we're traveling through black holes and wormholes and stuff like that. That's what I think. You did something horrible, so the government tracked you and found you in this life and then put you in a simulation to spy on you for eternity.
I don't think I believe that.
No. I don't see how they could put you in a simulation. Like,
well, but yes.
People can make you into a simulation, but they can't make it to where you can think and everything like that, I don't think.
Yeah, and like think. Well, I mean, they can make you think, but it can't just lay out how it's how life is really.
I don't think so. What if the animals find you every day? What if the animals you find every day see you in your PST life, but they are just existing in the world forever? Wait.
What if the animals you find every day you see are in your past life, but they just exist in the world forever?
Oh, God.
That one actually makes me think that one can be real.
That one's actually kind of weird to think about. But that's the last one for today, guys. Sorry I did not post at my regular time. I'm going to try to get back to that. I've just been trying to edit stock. So, thank everybody so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like this video. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one.